Hello, I am Dr. Kong. I actually lied. We are going to be having an interview with Army here, coming off of a major win and blowout game. Of course, they won 8-0 against Washed, a major victory. So, my first question is going to be for Mel the Frog, the captain of Army, or as I like to call them, Frog People. So,
Game
Mel,
crash.
how does it feel coming off of not only the biggest blowout of the game, but also having been in the first place team position for quite some time?
Damn. I mean, feels like I got a pretty solid team, I guess. Like, it doesn't feel like I have to do a lot, but it feels like everybody's doing just enough, if not more, than they need to do well in their positions.
Absolutely, yeah,
That's what it takes.
absolutely. I want to ask you, like, before each of these games, what are some of your team practices or dynamics? Because as I've noted, your team on the field has such strong coordination. So how did you bring your team up to that level and up to that point?
Everything just comes down to the mic because, like, all these players, basically all of them, I've played with before on teams, particularly Seno and Yui. So I've gotten used to communicating with them, and then they've played with other people that they've had. So we've all, been with each other before. So we have easy communication on the field.
Awesome. And this is a question for the entire team, but how did each of you individually or collectively try to reinforce yourself or practice more, change dynamics coming off of your loss to Scalers to try to come back for this game, and of course, which resulted in such a major win?
I think the Scalers game was the closest we've ever played, and that game did go down to the last minute. So I think, it wasn't that big of a deal to lose, especially since that game was really close.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Also
so you did-
external things.
So you didn't really like change anything. You just kept the same game plan, gave it your all, and just did your best.
Yeah.
Why
Awesome,
are
huh?
they throwing balls at us?
Next question is
Balls on
for
our face.
for Caden. Caden, how does it feel to be like represented and almost sort of idealized as the #1 defender in this cup right now? Through all your steals, through all your just incredible work, like how did you practice for that? What were some of your dynamics and effort into bringing yourself to that kind of level? Caden says he thinks Anchor is better.
Ooh.
So that is Caden's answer. Okay. Anchor is great, but of course, in my opinion, you're my personal favorite. So keep up the great work, Caden.
That's all
Next question. Next question is for Yui and Ubix. So I've noticed that you two especially like to pass back to each other. So have you guys worked before? Is that the kind of dynamic you like to have?
Oh yeah. I like
Yeah.
to pass to him a lot because he can score, and he likes to pass to me because I can score. So it works out.
Very awesome, very awesome. My next question is for Sono.
Yep.
So Sono, you were also a very strong force on the field, just blocking and stealing nonstop. So
Mhm.
how do you rely on yourself to score and to steal versus having your teammates around you?
I think on a good day I pop off, and on a bad day I rely more on my teammates. And I think I was just on a good day that day. But Yui and Ubix are like really good teammates to have as backup. So I can always rely on them to take a pass or hit it to me.
And this is for the entire team. And what is your opinion the strongest team you've gone against?
Honestly,
Taylor,
Scalers, but we have not played Liberty since their very first game, and I think they were just kind of like
Shaky.
kind of jittery in their first game, and then they stomped on whoever they played next. So I think I would really like to see what Liberty can do with the rest of their games.
Awesome. And do you think you guys will get first in the cup?
It might be tough going into playoffs with certain some factors going into it, but since Mel wasn't really a player in this game. He saved 3 shots total.
Yeah, I didn't. They didn't put in the work. You guys didn't put in the work.
But hopefully our team comp up front will like stay the same.
Yeah, if we keep playing like this, they won't need me that much.
Oh, absolutely. You just keep getting bigger blowouts. You'll do amazing. But we'll see. We'll see how you guys do in the rematch or the next match against Trojans. After I guess this leads me to my next question to Ubix. Ubix, how do you feel having got I believe 3 or 4 yellow cards against the game with Trojans, but
Oh,
no
yeah.
referee actually caught it.
I think I should have fouled out, but not my fault, not the team's
Yeah.
fault, ref's fault.
Four refs
Sure,
and
dude.
none of them
Blame the
counted
ref.
it.
Ubix, do you like just like telling people to sit down and taking the ball from them on the field?
He
Oh
does.
yeah, I think I find pleasure in it.
Yeah, Ubix. What was that thing you say? It start with a G.
Yamo.
Woo!
I love your
Goosebumps.
enthusiasm. Well, if you guys have any questions, I think we're gonna start to wrap up this interview. It has been a wonderful
Ribbit.
time. Yeah, I
Ribbit.
love your guys' frog masks. I hope they stay.
Thank
I know
you.
Washed was saying they think they're too distracting, but I love him. I love the tongues. Pretty awesome. Mel, the entire team, keep up the good work. And I believe that is the end of today's interview with Army. Hopefully, we'll see you next with Trojans versus Gambit.
You.
Yeah, GG.